In the world of Minecraft, where villages and castles are built from simple blocks, there lived a boy named Ian. He was smart, but deep inside, he carried a fear unlike any monster he had ever faced. It wasn't the fear of zombies or dragons. It was something much simpler. A test. Every time the teacher announced an upcoming exam, Ian's heart would race, his breathing would quicken, and his mind would shut every door on the knowledge he had worked so hard to learn. Despite staying up late and trying his best to understand every lesson, something inside him kept whispering, "You're not good enough. You're going to fail." And in every test, he wasn't facing just a paper. He was facing a dark shadow behind him, a shadow that looked like him, but with eyes full of fear and doubt. One day, after a test that left him feeling broken, Ian walked out to a quiet forest behind the school and sat beneath a tree, holding a test paper full of mistakes. As tears welled up in his eyes, he heard a calm voice behind him. He turned to see a mysterious figure named the Warden, but not the terrifying one from the caves. This warden was wise, with a white pixelated beard and glowing eyes filled with peace. He said, "Fear is not your enemy, Ian. Ignoring it is. Would you like to see where this shadow comes from?" Warden opened a strange portal and invited Ian to step into what he called the realm of the mind, a breathtaking place full of floating corridors, flying pages, and looping memories. Ian saw himself in moments of failure, heard the harsh words of a past teacher, remembered the smirks of classmates, and listened to his own critical voice. Warden said, "These blocks built the shadow of fear. Now, let's rebuild you." Ian began placing new blocks. Breathing, focus, smart study, understanding over memorizing, rest, self-acceptance. With each block, the mind realm lit up. The shadow began to fade. Its voice grew weaker. A new voice rose from within, Ian's own, calm, confident, and full of belief. When Ian returned to his real world, he was no longer the same. On the next test day, he sat in the same chair, but this time his hands didn't shake. He took a deep breath, looked at the paper, and smiled. He didn't know all the answers, but he knew something far more powerful, that fear only controls you if you let it. He began writing, word by word, with a confidence he had never known before. And when he walked out of the room, the success wasn't just in the answers, but in the battle he had won within. Fear is normal, but courage is choosing to keep going anyway. And so, Ian didn't just learn how to succeed on tests. He learned how to face himself and rebuild his inner world block by block.